Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Girl in her pajama made cover, but I'm in the kitchen, so that's good and that is fine. So I'll be making a charcuterie board today, and I'll just be showing you how to do that. I'm hosting a little games day, just like 5 of us, including myself and my husband. So if you want to see what's up for the board, then keep on watching.
Am I really that much and breaking these niggas down like a demo? You don't really know you.
So this is my charcuterie board, and this is basically the back of it. One side opens up like this. If I need additional space or anything like my fruits, I normally put it on this side, and then this side is just like utensils to cut the cheese and any additional things. So for my board, I'm going to show you what I normally have on it. I have a mixture of both sweet and savory items. So this is a gourmet rosemary crackers, and I got this to buy in Aldi. I love this big cheese biscuits as well. I always have that, and I try to have a sweet biscuit, so I'm using white chocolate cookies today. Sometimes I use like different types of cookies and stuff like that. I have a fruit and nut chocolate. I have a whole one in the fridge as well, but since this one is full, I'm going to just put it on the board. I have both green and purple grapes to put on the board. I also have some cherries as well, and I have red strawberries. Previous boards that I've done before, I normally incorporate both red and white strawberries, but I didn't get any white strawberries, so it is what it is. I have 2 packs of salami, and they're different. I actually did not realize I took up 2 different types of salami. This is German salami, and this is actually German peppered salami. I have also 2 packs of Spanish chorizo slices. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. I got all these in Aldi, and I have 2 hot pepperoni. And for my cheeses, I have fry, and this is really nice. It's this creamy textured cheese, and I also have cranberry cheese. This is cranberry cheese. This is like a sweet cheese. It's really nice. So guys, let's get into our board. First, I'm actually going to see if I can use, I'm just looking at the sizes. I'm going to use these. I need a centerpiece. I'm going to use some of the meat slices to make a rose, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So to make your rose for your charcuterie board, you need a glass. Depending on how big you want it to be, I want mine to be like the centerpiece. So I'm going to use a glass. If you want a smaller one, you can use like a wine glass. So get a clean glass, and we're going to start by placing these around it. You have to also ensure that it is overlapping. I normally have the bigger salami slices, so you know it's a bit different, but we're going to make this work. I'm going to use both of these to make this one, and you just continue adding these, going around. So guys, I'm going to speed up the camera while I do this. Okay, so now that I am finished adding everything, this is what the bottom of my glass looks like. I am just going to turn this over and just lift my glass. So I actually have a beautiful rose as my centerpiece. As you're seeing here, I'm going to give you a different view of the rose. So this is what it looks like. So that is basically how I do my centerpiece for the charcuterie board. So let's get into the rest. So sometimes I normally do like 2 roses, but I don't feel like I'm going to be doing that today. I am going to be adding some cheese on each side. Normally I would cut up the cheese, at least like this one for my friends. I normally would have a spicy cheese as well, but I honestly don't feel like I'm doing that today. I'm just going to put the cheese on this side. The tools are there, so when my friends chooses, they can actually, you know, cut the cheese themselves. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one on the opposite side. As I'm telling you, it looks weird, but I know it's cheese. Like, cheese is within. It's this nice creamy texture cheese. This is just how it looks, guys. It's really nice. So I'm putting this on the opposite end. I'm going to start decorating with my biscuits. So first we're going to use the rosemary crackers. And for the charcuterie board, basically, you're just trying to fill the board so that you're not actually seeing the board and it's all like food and items like that. So I'm going to start from this section with the rosemary crackers. I'm just going to go around lining these out. You know, I've never actually tried the rosemary crackers. It's the first I'll be using this one on the board. So let's see how it goes. Because at the same time too, you don't even really like want to overdo it, but you need the board to be filled. So I'm just going to do this whole section with the rosemary crackers. I'm going to taste it though in a bit to just see how they actually taste. Okay. I feel like if I had chopped up this cheese, I probably would have a bit more space there. But it is what it is. Look how good man. Listen, one of the crackers actually broke. So you know I'm gonna try this piece now. Okay, so I just tried the crackers. I would say it's not a taste that I am accustomed to, but it's not bad. So I'm going to go ahead and add some hot pepperoni to this side. So I am adding some hot pepperoni. I'm going to also add some German peppered salami to this side, yeah. And I'm going to add some regular German salami as well to this side too. No? Yeah. And obviously, guys, I'm going to give you different views once the board is done. So let's just put these to the side. So I'm going to go ahead and add some cheese biscuits. And the cheese biscuit is less than the ones that I just added. going to be less. I think I'm going to add the cheese biscuits in the middle because I want to add the sweet cookies to the end. So these are the cheese biscuits that I'm adding, and guys, you don't have to worry. The board does not have to look, you can't kill up yourself. How should I put it? With organization. Some of my boards look, you know, really organized, really, but then some just all over the place. And listen, that is life. Things will not always be perfect all the time. You want it to be presentable and stuff, and you know, just say go. Just say just a life go. And then listen to me, I will chop delicious the whole day. So now we're going to go in with our white chocolate chip cookies. And I am really wondering if I should put these at the end. And I'll put them there. Okay. So I'm just going to line here with my sweet cookies. On the edge here. And guys, you cannot have a charcuterie board without having like a mixture of everything. You have to have sweets, you have to have savory. That is what life is about. Life is about balance. Can I organize them now? Yeah. Have to have balance. So you gotta have some sweets. You gotta have a little savory. Okay, so I have this so far, alright? So now I'm going to go in with some chocolate. I feel like this is one of the most simple charcuterie boards I've ever made. So now to top it off, I always put some honey in this. I'm not going to use a whole lot, but you know, they might want to add some honey to their fruits or to some savory items, and it really doesn't matter because whatever is left, I just use it to make tea. I got this container for honey on Amazon, and it is so cute. So I'm going to set up the board and let you have a different view. Okay guys, so this is the completed charcuterie board. So I have my chocolates, I have my white chocolate biscuits, I have my cheese biscuits, the different meats, pepperoni, salami, the brie cheese, the rosemary crackers, cranberry cheese, and I have my fruits, just some strawberries and some green and purple grapes. Oh my god. So this is it for my charcuterie board. It's not hard to make. Very simple. Very simple. And of course, the honey for my guests. So this is it for my board.